9:07 off 2 weeks ago, and now took 5 points something.
Yeah. Did you feel that you had a PR like that coming along? That you knew it was going to happen?
Yeah, I thought this was going to be the perfect race because I was thinking it was going to be pretty aggressive pace, and a lot of these Diamond League races are paced at sub-8, which isn't really the best for me with an 8:19 PR. So this would be right in the middle, right in the sweet spot, and we'd push each other to a good PR. And I knew I had the fitness.
What did you learn in London that's going to help you in Beijing?
What did you have to overcome, running-wise?
I learned that one of the things that I'm best at, I think, as a runner, is outperforming my seed. And I can come in and in London, I was probably one of the slower PRs in the prelims. Wasn't like slated to make it based on PRs, and made it. Felt comfortable doing it. Then I get to the final. Shouldn't have been slated to get 8th, and I did. So I think I can show up when it counts, and I think that's what London and sports have shown me since I was playing soccer as an 8-year-old.
How about planned competitions between now and China?
I'm going to be in Paris, July 4th, Steeplechase Diamond League, and then a 1500 July 7th in Legnano Sabbiadoro in Italy, and then we'll see from there. But probably maybe a 3K in Madrid if I can get in. Hopefully this helps. If everything's feeling good and I can get in, that'd be great. Come back to the U.S., train for a little bit, get back home, get settled, and then we'll figure out Pan Am, stuff like that. Maybe London.
Well, congratulations on a great performance today, and I look forward to seeing you in Beijing.
Thanks.
Go Princeton.
Feel like you're better now than you were in London?
Yes. Yes, I've run 12,000 miles between then and now, and grown a lot, and added a lot more speed to my repertoire, and kept a good amount of strength.
So does that give you a higher expectation? Obviously, you said you just wanted to keep chipping away on where you were seated in London. Do you feel like...
Well, everyone in the world is trying to chip away from where they were 3 years ago. So it's like not just chipping away, but it's also chipping away compared to everyone else. So I don't know if I've done as good of a job as the 7 people in front of me and the 1 million behind me. But hopefully I have. And I don't know enough about who the other guys in the world, what they're looking like right now. But I'd like to think that I can do better than 8, and I think it's reasonable after an 8:13 negatives, like big negative split today. 8:13, 8:14. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. So now that you're 8:13, 8:14, what are your time goals now, or do you not think? Do you think, oh, now I got to get under 8:10, or what do you think?
No. I mean, I still want to. I still think it's reasonable to do that by the end of the season, especially how hard we closed. But in 2012 at Oxy, I ran 8:19, and it was an enormous PR. It was a 13-second PR, I think. And so the first thing I thought was, well, now I want to run 8:15, and it took me until now to do that. Right. So I've realized that that's not the most healthy way to think about it. I'm going to enjoy a giant PR, being in the best shape I've ever been in my life, having a chance to represent the U.S. in Beijing and do well. But pretty happy with 8:13 right now, and if I get in the right race, I get in the right race. If not, the times don't matter that much.
Why do you think you're in the best shape of your life? What's different this year?
2012 was great. 2012 was a huge jump for me. 2013 was right off. It was awful. I was sick and then struggling with the effects of that for a while. 2014 was better, but there were still like many different sets of weeks where I couldn't train, or my calves were all messed up for 6 weeks at a time, and I would just feel like crap for a few weeks. And things were, I was good enough to run close to my PR, but if you looked at my training and my day-to-day, what I managed was I don't really know how I pulled off what I did last year. This year, my training's been impeccable since January 1st. So I think it's got good long term. It bodes well for the long term as well for the rest of the year, and hopefully going into the Olympic year too.
Good job.